Hey friends, it's Amber from the Desert Daydreamer, and welcome to your Element of Earth yoga class. During this flow, we are going to be releasing tension, creating space, and letting go of anything that is no longer serving us. So if you are ready, grab your mat, and I'll see you in just a moment. Beginning seated on your knees at the back of your mat. Let's take a big inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And again, inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, let it go, keeping your hands in Anjali Mudra and closing your eyes. Maybe setting an intention here to let something go that's keeping you from this present moment. Opening your eyes now. And taking another breath, reach your hands up. Exhale, take a twist. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Maybe looking over your shoulder if it's accessible to you. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching your hands up. Exhale, reverse, twisting in the opposite direction. Breathing length into your spine, and exhale, twisting a little further. Releasing, reaching your hands back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat. Letting your hips relax down to your heels. Forehead comes down to your mat. Feeling the ground underneath you. Feeling yourself be supported by the earth. One more breath here. Now looking up towards your hands, begin to slide your hands forward until you can come onto your forearms, extend your legs out, coming into your Sphinx pose, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bring your forehead down to your mat, bring your hands next to your floating ribs, and push yourself up into your upward facing dog, pressing down through the tops of your feet. Exhale, tuck your toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, pressing down through your hands, shoulders away from your ears. And your feet are about hips distance. Go ahead and pedal it out here if you like, just working out those kinks. Grounding down now through your left foot as you just place your right foot right behind your left. Pushing your left heel towards your mat. Bending that right knee, bringing it into your chest as you roll forward into plank and step your foot up in between your hands. Left knee can come down. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers and place them on your right thigh. Low lunge. You can leave your back foot tucked or untucked, completely up to you. Taking just another breath here. Now bringing your right forearm to your right thigh and gently swinging your left toes to the right side of your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up and over, making sure that your knee is directly over your ankle. Reaching both arms up now, extending your right leg out to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, and this time reaching your right hand over your head. Maybe gazing up as you feel that stretch all along your right side. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down so that you're facing the back of your mat, making your way into your plank position and taking it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Let's take it to the other side. Bring your left foot behind your right, grounding down through that right heel. Bringing your left knee into your chest and round through, stepping your left foot up. Low lunge, interlacing your fingers on top of that left thigh. Hug your inner thighs together, engage your core. Stretching out that right hip flexor. Great stretch for those of us who sit for long periods of time. And taking that modified side angle on the other side, bringing your left forearm to your left thigh, swinging your right shin around so that it's in line with the top of your mat, and reaching your right hand up and overhead. And if you're struggling to balance here, you can always look down at your foot, or you can look up to challenge your balance a bit. Coming back to center, both hands reach up. Extend your left leg out. Inhale, reach your right hand down and bring your left hand over your head. Reach to the side. Lifting your torso and your arms up now. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back into plank so that you're once again facing the top of your mat, and take it back into your downward facing dog. Extending your right leg back behind you, bend your knee, step that right foot up in between your hands, back knee comes down to the mat, reach up, Anjaneyasana, interlacing your fingers, index fingers pointing up towards the sky. If you're struggling with the balance here, you can always walk your front foot out a step or two so that you are not on a tightrope. One more breath here. Now grounding down through the ball of your back foot, press down and lift your back knee off your mat, high lunge. Extend your arms out in front of you and cross your left arm under your right, maybe bringing your palms to touch. Pressing down through your front foot, bring your back leg forward, lifting your knee. Awesome job. Now squatting down and crossing your left leg over your right. Thinking of pulling your navel in, knitting your ribs together. And if you'd like to take the full variation of this eagle posture, go ahead and wrap your left foot around your right ankle. Uncross, bring your foot down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands down, step back into plank, shoulders are over your wrists. Pushing the mat away from you, shift forward, lowering down halfway. Upward facing dog, spread your collarbones, and take it back, downward facing dog. All right, let's take it to the other side. Reaching your left leg back behind you. Bend your knee. Bring that foot forward and step it up in between your hands. Your back knee can come down. Inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana. Interlacing your fingers, index fingers pointing up. Pressing down through the ball of your back foot, lift your knee off your mat, high lunge, again bringing your arms out in front of you and this time crossing your right arm under your left. Shifting your weight forward onto your front leg, bring your back knee up so that it's directly in front of your hip. Begin to squat down, crossing that right leg over your left. Making sure you're keeping your hips and your shoulders square here, and maybe finding a little smile. And let's go ahead and release. Slowly, mindfully coming out the way you came in. Reaching your hands up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, folding from your hips. Lift up halfway. Plant your hands down and let's take it through your flow. Lowering down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, shoulders down. And take it back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here, and then coming down onto your knees, coming into a seated position with your legs extended out in front of you. Now what you're going to do is bend your left knee and bring your foot so that it's right next to your left hip. Your right leg is extended. And from here, making your way onto your forearms. Stretching out that left quadricep. Feel free to stay here on your forearms, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can make your way all the way down onto your back, extending your arms overhead, grabbing onto opposite elbows. But if you're feeling any sort of sharp pain in your knee, please stay up on your forearms or even up on your hands, as this is quite an intense stretch. Slowly beginning to release now. So if you're on your back, make your way onto your forearms. And once you're up, sit up tall, keeping your legs in this position. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing onto that right foot and making sure it's flexed so that you get a stretch all along your hamstring and your calf muscle. And if this bothers your left knee, you can always bring it into a half butterfly position as well. Letting go now, coming back to center, extending both legs, give them a little shake. Bending your right leg now, bringing your right foot right next to your right hip. And taking that half hero on the other side. So whatever variation you took on your left side, do the same on your right. Maybe making your way all the way down. And connecting with your breath here. Feeling the weight of your body on your mat. Great job, you guys. Let's release, slowly making your way back up to seated position. Keeping your legs exactly as they are. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Grabbing onto your thigh, your shin, or maybe your foot. Making sure that you're folding from your hips, not your lower back. Coming back into your seated position, extending your right leg out in front of you. Once again, giving your legs a little shake and slowly lowering down one vertebrae at a time onto your back. Bringing your knees into your chest, give yourself a big hug, maybe gently rocking from side to side. Bringing your arms down by your sides, extending your legs straight up, flexing your feet. Maybe closing your eyes here, stretching out the backs of your legs, the back of your neck. Now reaching for your ankles or the outsides of your feet, bend your knees and pull your feet down. Happy baby pose, opening your hips, and trying your best to root down through your sacrum. Taking a gentle inhale and a long exhale out. Releasing your feet, extending your legs back up and lowering them down all the way to the mat. Coming into our final posture, our Shavasana. Letting your feet fall out to the side. Arms are extended down by your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Letting the space between your eyebrows soften. Letting the tension melt out of your chest. Let your shoulders relax into your mat. And feeling this relaxing sensation flowing down through your legs, out your feet. Feeling this relaxation even in your toes. Allowing yourself to rest and to just be. I invite you to stay here for as long as it serves you, but if you need to finish up your practice with me, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing back awareness into your body. Bringing your knees up into your chest and rolling over to your right or your left, pushing yourself up into a seated position. Let's take our last few breaths together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Keeping your hands at your heart and bowing down in gratitude for doing something amazing and taking time for you today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.